Wow. Okay then. I just got arcadoed onto my house. Hello and welcome back to the Small Farm series. You join me taking the little skid steer and the water tanker up to our fruit trees. We need a bit of a top up. It'd still be good for another day or two. They're all down to like 25% on the water and manure. We do have a small pile of manure still left up there, but we'll probably have to make a run back down and grab a little bit more from the pile down here at the greenhouse. I hope you guys are doing good today. Just want to get it out of the way right off the bat. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button down below. Subscribe, keep up to date with all the content I put out. And let me bump the time back up to ×5. And if you like the video, which I recommend you watch all the way to the end to really get a good understanding if you like the video or not, hit that like button. It really helps the algorithm and my analytics if you watch all the way to the end. And let me know down below in the comment section what you would like to see, or if you want to yell at me because I do something wrong. I'm all for it. So today our field over here, our oat field, is not quite half ready to be harvested. The other half is still growing. Our grass is doing good. I fertilized this. It's second state off camera, just because I'm pretty sure that's what we did a fair bit of, was fertilizing in the last episode. I think. I don't know, all these episodes are kind of running together on me here. Our chickens are doing well. We got another 50% full of a egg pallet there. Also, someone stole the cab off my tractor. I logged in today and my cab was gone. I definitely wasn't expecting that, considering my combine has been stolen before, and now now the cab of my tractor is gone. So that was definitely a experience. I did just update the mod. It is in the in-game mod hub, and it's now a new option to where you can have it cabless. So that is why. So I'm just gonna keep doing this, and I'll probably bring you guys back in when we can get into the oat field. So as you can see, I was able to find the cab again for my 398 here. And while I was sitting in this tractor cab, I was perusing tractors online. And I think I have found the one that is going to suit us best. If you think I'm wrong, that's fine. Let me know down below in the comments below. It's fairly cheap. It's actually this one right here. And I know what you're saying. That doesn't look really cheap. And just give me a minute here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We can have duals. We can have row crops on it. Rear twins. Let's do wide with weights to start with. We'll buy it new for now. Let's remove those. Definitely want GPS on it. With front PTO. And let's go 115. Let's just keep going. I want the exhaust pipe on the side. And 195 horsepower. I know, we're at 104 grand, just... Okay, so, total, new, we're looking at $106,000, 390. We've got a total of $30,000 worth of upgrades. If we come back up into here and we go old metal, boom, there's 40 grand off. And the rims, go old metal, boom, there's another 500 bucks off. Now, I wonder, just because I'm curious, if we have that price there and now we buy it used secondhand, that drops 15,000 off. And then we get the paint. We're down to $50,690. You know what? Since we're buying it with old paint, we might as well just buy it used. It saves us another $15,000. That could go a long way. So we're looking at 50 grand for a tractor with 195 horsepower, a 31 mile per hour speed limit, and it looks pretty good. I like this tractor. I've always liked these Fendt. I think it suits our farm and our farm style. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. Yes. Boom. Purchased. New tractor life. Let's go check it out, shall we? And here we are. Nice new tractor. A little dirty, needs a little bit of love. We'll get that all sorted out for it. While we're here, I kind of wanted to buy a new mower, so let's kind of see what type of mowers we can get. So I think we're going to go ahead and buy this New Holland disc bind here. It's $17,000. 4-meter working width, runs at 13 miles an hour. I think that's definitely going to suit us well for doing our hay or silage. I think we're just going to stick with our windrower for now. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, this will put it into some sort of a swath. So here we are at the farm with our nice new tractor. Let's just get the 398 out of the way. And we'll get this tractor nicely fixed up and repaired. Give it a nice little wash too. Turning radius, not that great. That's definitely something that we're going to have to get used to. Let's repair that. $488. Definitely good deal. Just wash it half in our garage because I don't mind getting water everywhere. It's a concrete floor. Now it's not going to be as shiny as a nice new tractor because it's got the old paint on it. But it's definitely going to serve us well. Might as well fill up the gas tank as well, or diesel. $184 worth of fuel. I gotta find a spot for this disc bind. Guess I could just block in our windrower right here. Good a spot as any, I guess. Kind of push the windrower into the field, not a big deal. So this is going to be our new go-to tractor, just because it's got the highest top speed. Fastest I've ever gone on this map, I think, is 32 mile an hour. So I'm really happy with my purchase. I hope you guys are too. I did get a recommendation in the last video. The only problem was the only tractor I could find meeting the description of that was barely over 100 horsepower, and we pretty much have that in the 398. So I wanted to go a little bit higher up in the horsepower range. That one's pushing 200 at 198, so I am very happy with it. We should be able to overload it to things up to like a 230 horsepower requirement. Since we are on fairly flat ground here, we can run across the hill instead of going up and down the hill over there. So it should be alright. So let's see how long it takes for the rest of our crops here to mature enough to be able to harvest. Okay, so we ended up going all the way into tomorrow, or today, overnight, I guess you could say, into the next in-game day is, I think, the proper way to say that. But our oats are now ready to harvest, and our grass is probably also fully grown as well. Not quite fully grown, but it could be cut. But let's get into harvesting some oats here. Maybe get the straw picked up. Been a while since the harvesters came out of its shed. Alright, good spot as any to start, I guess. Let's get this bad boy fired up here. We should be dropping straw. We are. Nice. I guess that little section of the field there is kind of out of bounds for us. We'll be able to clean that up when we come back up and down, I hope. Just want to do a couple of passes here along the house and the barn. Just so when we do our up and down rows, we've got enough room to turn around and do all that good stuff. That should be good there, I think, for that. Let's just come back over and get our GPS line set up, because we do have GPS in this combine, which is awesome. There we go. Got our GPS line all set up. Just rocking down here. A groovy 6 miles an hour. Try not to run into those hay bales there. We'll actually just cut around them here. Not sure exactly why, but it doesn't seem like any of our vehicles have the greatest turning radius-y. Alright, well, I think I'm going to put this on a bit of a time lapse. So apparently my recording stopped when I was unloading the combine, just the time before, so I do apologize about that. So there was a little bit of a jump in between where the time lapse ended in this spot, but the whole field's done now. And it looks pretty good. Lines are fairly straight. Nice thing about using GPS is you can have some pretty straight lines. Just top this thing back up with diesel. Give it a little wash. Should probably try to repair it too here, just to keep it all nice and topped up. And there we are, all repaired. Header's repaired, combine self's repaired. Try not to hit my door there, perfect. Try not to hit my tractor. Just try not to hit things, Toe Man. That's your end goal. Don't hit anything. Which is normally easier said than done. We'll get this guy backed back into its shed over here. Just like so. And you can sit in there for the next little bit. So we hop up into our new Fent. We got 3,041 liters of oats in this trailer. We'll go dump this back into the silo just so we know exactly how many oats we got from the field. We are running out of space in this yard. We'll definitely have to think about expanding the yard at some point soon, I think. Just because we're running out of room to move and turn. And we did hit our windrower, which buggered up our hay bine here. How many liters do we have in the silo? 12,946 liters of oats. I actually have a decent price at the bakery here. I think that's pretty decent, but I'm not 100% sure. So I think I'm just going to leave it in there for right now. I know I've seen oats get over $1,000 before, but we are playing on hard difficulty, so what we're doing now is, since we did just buy that hay bine over there, I'm going to run this down to the store and sell the old mower here. Also going to pick up something that can transport bales a little bit easier. We've got the little Ferguson trailer there, and that's all fine and dandy, but it's always a janky mess, needless to say, to stack bales on there properly and get a decent amount of them down to the sell point at a time. I kind of like to get a trailer that is designed solely for bales, just to make that a little bit easier. I am going to keep the Ferguson trailer just because I'm a bad driver and I might wreck a trailer. But no, just because we do a lot of things with like the eggs and the fruit baskets and all that kind of stuff where we could always use the extra trailer. $3,280, that's not bad. Let's see what kind of gear we can get to transport bales. And there we are. It's pretty cheap, 1,600 bucks. But this only does round bales. It's got a different type of hitch on it. That fits pretty decent on the back of here, not quite super level. Now, these in real life, you put them on like that, and there should be a bar on the one side that lets it, you pull the bar out and then it tips over. Let me just open up the help window here. Let's see what kind of controls we have on it. Unfold bale trailer, and that'll tip them right out, and they should all roll out and onto the side. Cheap and efficient. Is it, we've got nice markers back there, like the reflectors. They got a nice bit of sway on it. Is it big? No. Do we have a big operation? Not really. So I'm hoping this is going to be a good fit for our farm. Yes, I know you can only transport like 6 bales at a time, but to be honest with you, we can only really transport that with the Ferguson trailer. And hopefully with this, it looks a little bit better. So, I'm having a bit of an issue here. This tractor had an update, and now it's not attaching to the forks, or the loader. So that's not great, considering I was going to use the Fendt here as the carting tractor and just leave it hooked up to the trailer. Fits on this one just fine. And it's red, so it kind of doesn't match. But I can paint that right quick, and I do also need to get a bale spike, so I'm going to do that right now too off camera. So now that we got a bale spike all sorted, we might as well hop into the 398 here and get on some baling. We'll do all the bale handling in the next episode just because I'm not sure exactly how long this is going to take. Oh, there is also one thing I would like to do. Increase the bale capacity to 6,000 liter bales. Just so we've got a little bit more capacity. We've been running at 4,000 liters this whole time. But we've got a fair bit of straw on the ground, and it does take a little while. Especially having to stop all the time with having a round baler. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you like me and like what I do here, hit that subscribe button. If you don't like me and don't like what I do here, there's a button down there for that too. I'm just going to love you and leave you here and let you go on a time lapse. Hope you enjoy. Alright guys, I'm gonna finish the rest of this off camera just because it's taking a little bit longer than I was expecting. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Toodles!